At every summer transfer window, what fans care about most is how many new signings the club will make, or which players will join to strengthen the squad. But Manchester United started this summer in a very special way by appointing an assistant coach before bringing in star players. Even more wonderful is that one of the new additions to the coaching staff is club legend Ruud van Nistelrooy. After a period of managing PSV Eindhoven, the 48-year-old coach took a break. Then, when he received an invitation from Erik ten Hag and the management, he decided to return to participate in the comprehensive rebuilding process of the Red Devils of Manchester. With the positive impacts achieved, could Ruud van Nistelrooy be Manchester United's signing of the season? After a very disappointing 2023-2024 season, although the club salvaged it with an FA Cup trophy, Sir Jim Ratcliffe and Ineos decided to comprehensively restructure everything from management to the coaching staff. The only person retained was head coach Erik ten Hag. Among the newly selected assistants for ten Hag, Ruud van Nistelrooy is the most notable name. He was being linked with a move to Burnley, and the deal seemed almost complete when the appearance of Old Trafford's owners made the Dutch strategist change his decision. He chose to return to his old club to work with the former Ajax manager in rebuilding comprehensively after the disappointing season. He is an ambitious person and has excellent skills as a coach. Therefore, Ruud van Nistelrooy will help the team as well as potentially help each player. He will support the club in all aspects of football, especially in attacking and pressing, shared coach Erik ten Hag, showing the role that the former Dutch star will take on. This is to replace Benny McCarthy's position in coaching the forwards. Previously, the South African assistant had done well in his role, helping Marcus Rashford improve, and Rasmus Højlund gain more confidence in his first season for the club, as well as being a confidant for some players. Many former stars and experts are excited about Ruud van Nistelrooy's return, giving up his job as head coach to return as an assistant at a top club to gain more experience. It's unclear whether Ineos' intention is to create a stepping stone for the 1976-born manager to replace Erik ten Hag in the future, but recruiting Ruud van Nistelrooy is a great success for the Red Devils. In theory, the former Dutch Tornado star's job is to coach forwards along with pressing exercises. But in reality, the role of the 48-year-old assistant is much bigger. He supervises the group training process of players, gives immediate instructions if there are problems, and especially directly instructs alongside ten Hag. And many players themselves are excited to work with this new, charismatic coach. They idolized him when he was a player for his excellent goal-scoring instinct. Meanwhile, the Dutch strategist himself humbly learns from his greatest teachers, Sir Alex Ferguson and the late great coach, Sir Bobby Robson. As a player, the most important thing I learned working with Sir Bobby Robson and Sir Alex Ferguson was their relationship with each individual. It's not a football player, but a person. When you achieve that connection, you bring out the best in everyone. And from there, you can help them build their careers. I never let that thought leave my mind. Sometimes you have to be tough, but there are times you have to embrace them. That combination is very important. The most important things are always being honest and straightforward. When you have knowledge about football and what's necessary at the highest level, you have to share that knowledge. When Manchester United came and wanted me to be an assistant, it felt unbelievable. I never thought about this, and of course couldn't refuse. I will try to fulfill my responsibility. Although he had made his mark while managing PSV Eindhoven and received many invitations to be the manager of some clubs in Europe, Ruud van Nistelrooy decided to return to the theater of dreams. Being eager to learn, he decided to gain more experience before venturing into bigger challenges. And the job at Manchester United is extremely wonderful. The special thing that Ruud van Nistelrooy has shown is identifying the importance of one-on-one dialogues with each player, which is one of the hallmarks in the way the 1976-born manager managed the changing room. And he continues to apply this when returning to his old home, where many players are said to suffer from star syndrome or occasionally have bad games during the season. One-on-one talks are very important. We need players' opinions on each phase of the match, such as the ability to pressure, developed the ball, or the team's mass defense in the match. Rene Hockey and I will collect opinions, then discuss with the head coach. It will take time, but we have had memorable moments as well as understand each student better. Previously, Ruud van Nistelrooy's strong personality was what fans worried about when he returned to Old Trafford. The confrontation with management while at PSV Eindhoven, leading to his resignation decision, was the clearest evidence, and with Manchester United's fragile and vulnerable star lineup, many opinions suggested they would sulk if shouted at by the club legend. But the 48-year-old manager's actions after Marcus Rashford or Alejandro Garnacho's misses have dispelled doubts as he constantly applauds to encourage his students, as well as gives them hugs and gradually points out areas that need improvement. That is the motivation to push each star forward, because clearly, Manchester United cannot succeed right after just 1 or 2 months. However, there have been positive aspects appearing in the style of play that the whole team showed against Fulham. That is the way players press more synchronously, pressuring opponents and not giving them a chance to play the ball. Missing too many opportunities certainly needs to be improved. But for now, the Red Devils' performance has somewhat reassured fans after the disappointments experienced last season. That's why Ruud van Nistelrooy is here, but he's not just for the forwards, but more than that. Players like Rashford have to prove themselves. He has scored a lot of goals from when he was quite young, so it's entirely possible to find his best form again. I am confident and 100% believe that Rashford can do as he did 2 years ago under Ruud's guidance, commented coach Erik ten Hag, showing he has great faith in his 48-year-old assistant. This summer, Old Trafford's owners have brought in 4 new signings, all quite young, meeting Ineos's requirements, and can contribute for a long time. Joshua Zirkzee has scored his first goal for the new team. Noussair Mazraoui has performed beyond expectations, but perhaps the biggest highlight so far lies in the coaching staff. Players also seem very excited about what coach Ruud van Nistelrooy instructs, who brings very interesting methods, especially in attacking and pressing. With the Devil's blood flowing in him, the 1976-born assistant always awakens the fighting spirit in each student and doesn't let them be complacent about anything. Former Ajax manager himself also doesn't spare praise for the influence that the once legendary assassin of the Premier League brings. He expects his right-hand man will help each individual improve their performance. From there, the team's results will also be enhanced to aim for success in the future. He has positive impacts on the forwards, but will also work in other positions, so it's not just limited to the attack. I think the forwards will certainly benefit from this, and Ruud, along with Rene Hockey, will always find ways to lead the team forward, as this collective aims for before the season starts. They are 2 very experienced coaches. Besides coaching the first team, pushing the team forward, and challenging the team to be ready to win matches and win titles. We are very happy to have both. For Ruud specifically, he will help all players. But especially the forwards can benefit because he's a club legend, was once a great striker. Manchester United had a favorable start with a victory over Fulham. Although it was difficult, the most important thing is still the 3 points, along with the positive aspects in the style of play that have been shown. Now is the time for the whole team to look forward to the next matches of the season and improve their performance. The new signings arriving at the Theatre of Dreams this summer are all extremely quality players. But perhaps if we were to choose the signing that could influence the entire season, it would be Ruud van Nistelrooy. He turned down many attractive offers to return to revive his old team and made a strong impression thanks to his decisiveness, devil's blood, and excellent people skill. Former PSV Eindhoven manager always carries with him the character of an alpha wolf, a burning fighting spirit, and a cool head in big matches. From there, despite having to face any pressure or challenge, the legendary Dutch striker still overcomes everything to make his mark. Manchester United's success must come from the efforts of all players and coaching staff, not just any specific individual. However, the appearance of legendary assassin Ruud van Nistelrooy will bring many positive aspects with his coaching style to revive the powerful empire of Boggy Country.
Thank you for tuning into VR 360. We hope you enjoyed our latest updates and insights on all things Manchester United. Remember to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss out on the latest news, match analysis, and exclusive content. Join our community of passionate Red Devils fans and share your thoughts in the comments below. Your support helps us bring you the best coverage of our beloved team. Until next time, stay united and keep the red flag flying high.